Marilyn Mike. Mm. Marilyn Mike, we should hang out sometime. I go to Maryland. I don't know what we'll do for a couple hours or something, you know? Go out and eat or something, man. Go out and get lunch or hang out or something one day when you're off. I'm down. Oh, you're in shit. You're in Florida. I forgot. I thought you were in Maryland still. Now, Florida's a little too far away right now. Maybe one day, but yeah, Maryland. Yeah. I still, for some reason, I keep thinking you're in Maryland. Time to get my coffee. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's hard to believe that Trump is 20 years older than me. Do you believe Trump is 20 years older than I am? I hope I have all that kind of energy when I'm his age, I'll tell you that. If I make it. Can't wait to get this coffee, Marilyn Mike. Can't wait to get this coffee. Woo! Be right back. A coffee a day makes me happy. See what we can find, Marilyn Mike. on, damn it, stay. Down here, there's a lot of stuff. It's crazy. What stuff, Marilyn Mike? You did a very, very, very good job. Barbie girl, what's going on? What's going on, Barbie girl? Balls in your mouth. You people make everything sexual. See, Barbie girl, I would have made a really good friend of you. At the least. At the least, I would have made a really good friend of yours. Barbie girl, I would have been at least a very good friend. Balls in the mouth. What the fuck? You people are fucking nuts. You people. You people are very, very nuts. So, Barbie girl, did your Mark Terry lose his channel or what? Barbie girl, I work 10 hours a day, and then usually I go to the gym 10 hours. I take care of all my bills. I do my own laundry. I do everything. All my bills, I pay for everything myself. I don't have mommy and daddy to do my wash. I don't have anybody doing my bills for me. I'm my own accountant. I mean, I'm a very workable, and I still have time for things. I still make time. After 10 hours a day, Barbie girl, it's a cop out. Cop out. All it takes is for you to hang with the wrong people, man. You'll get all fucked up. I'm telling you. In real life or whatever, you hang with the wrong fucking people. Look at Barbara. Look at Barbara, how fucked up she is. She's a walking zombie because she got mixed up in something she shouldn't even been mixed up in. Why do you want to go out and consider somebody 30 years younger than you, your fucking your girlfriend, your boyfriend is beyond me. When a guy's 30 years younger, I mean, that's beyond me. That's ludicrous. Now look at you. She's washed up. Every bill I have, I pay myself, my own insurance, my own where I live at, my taxes. My taxes are $5,000 a year. My autos insurance, everything is through the roof here in Jersey and all that. And I'm still able to manage to pay some bills, pay any kind of debt I owe, like credit card, and also save money. I don't want to hear about nobody could do it. If I could do it, how come you can't do it or whatever? I didn't cry. No time for this and that. It's a bunch of bullshit. Every time I go live, I'm working. Let alone when I'm not live. The name of the game is a win. Like, what do you see? What do you see when you look at this, Barbie girl? What do you see when you look at this? You see a disgusting broken sink, right? Right here. See this right here, Barbie? Right here. That's about $7 right there. $7 in brass handles. You see a disgusting little sink that should be in garbage. I see that. That's a $7 bill right there alone. Let alone all this other shit I get. I'll get a hammer and I'll bust that out and I'll throw it in my pot of brass. There are brass handles on that. That's why I make $100 a day. That's why I make $100 a day doing this shit. $1,000 a week. You know what my income, Barbie, is? 1,000. My take home is $1,250 a week. That's my income. $1,250 a week from everything I do, selling things, this, and other things that I have. That's over. You know what? I make like $50,000 clear a year. 50,000 clear. That's like equivalent to somebody making 70,000, I think, after taxes and all that. But my bills are very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. My money, my car insurance alone is over $300 a month. My taxes are 700 and something a month. Okay. My phone bill is 100 and something a month. Gas, electric. It's football season, duh. Hey, Cat Black. Hey, thanks for the coffee money the other day. I used it. Thank you, Cat Black. Cat Black sent me a cash app for $10. Um, Football season. Who watches football? I don't watch football. I don't have time to watch football. While all these fat guys like Dave 25 are sitting around eating pizza, getting fatter, watching football, I'm in the gym working out. I may watch the playoffs, but I don't sit there and watch football every week. I don't sit there and watch football every week at all. You and Sarah watch football. You know what I like to watch? My bank account getting bigger. That's what I like to watch. Oh, so you're dating Sarah. You're dating Sarah. Is that what you're saying? You and Sarah like to watch football. Hi, Sarah. Sarah this. Ew. Sarah has about 5 guys she's phone boning. Are you kidding me? She has about 5 or 6 of you guys going around over there doing that kind of shit too. Let alone what she does on the side there at her work or whatever she does. God knows who she's phone boning on the side, you know? No discipline. But then again, anybody that would be with Peggle needs their head examined, that's for sure. That guy's a strange character. That guy's a strange character. John, I told everyone you are my boyfriend. Yeah, why would you lie like that, though? Why would you lie about it, though? Trying to show off of me. Barbie girl, what that does is you're trying to get clout off of my back, like, you know what I mean? I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't really want one right now. Maybe a friend, but I don't want a girlfriend. Lolly just passed away 3 weeks ago. I got other things to deal with right now. I haven't been single in 10 years altogether. Before Lolly, I had another alcoholic girlfriend that tried to kill me. I was with her for 3 or 4 years. Lolly for 6 years. That's almost 9 years, you know? It's the first time in 3 weeks I've been single. And I don't tolerate all this kind of bullshit and head games and all that. I cross them right off. In real life or whatever. Sarah wants clout. I clear it up right away, though. You see how I clear it up? Sarah, you're fucked up in the head. You're fucked up in the head mentally. There's something ain't right. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's too much alcohol or, but something ain't right with you anymore. You're off. You never used to be that way. I like you, Sarah, but you treated me very badly and your little fucking games and all that kind of shit. Like you say stupid shit. You know what I mean? You say weird, stupid shit. I mean, can you even put a sentence together? Can you even put a sentence together? Now, Mike, why do you gotta say stuff like that, Mike? The girl just wants to come over here and relax. Stop fucking around with her. Stop screwing around with Barbie doll. That could really be my next girlfriend, Marilyn. Mike, you're talking that way too. You know that? She could be my next girlfriend. I mean, I know you said she looks like a pig and all that, but still. Then again, she follows you around. You don't follow her. Wherever you go, she pops up. I didn't call you a pig. Other people have. You want to lose weight? Well, the closer the bone, the thick. The closer to the bone, the sweeter the meat. I know that. The closer to the bone, the sweeter the meat. On a diet for what? On a diet for what? I don't know why you would be on a diet for 70 pounds. How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? Mark Terry, he's gone, I heard. Dave 25, you're on the shopping list. 25 in the box. I'm building back up. Hey, Big Steve. Barbie doll, you're on my short list. You know that? That poor baby deer got hit. Oh my God. You beast. You masher, you. Marilyn Mike, you're a beast. You're a masher. You're despicable. What's a short list? A short list is when you have a list of women that you kind of like, and then as you dislike them, you cross them all off until you come to maybe a handful of them. It's called a short list. So say there's 20 women wherever, it doesn't have to be on YouTube, anywhere, and you start crossing them off your list. It's a saying, you know what I mean? Just a second. Who else is on that list? Nobody. That's why it's a short list. Nobody on YouTube wants me, Barbie girl. Nobody on YouTube wants me. I mean, I can't be the. They'll surely have me as a guidance counselor, though, telling me all their problems with their boyfriends and all that. They're glad to do that. Problems I can't help you with. You got to make your own decisions if you want to get rid of somebody or not. No matter what I say, anybody can say what they want about get rid of this person or give it reasons why, but it's up to the individual. Just because you want to hear something to make you temporarily feel better that you're in the right, I mean, stop feeling guilty about it. I mean, it's nobody's fault if something don't work out. I mean, it don't work out. That's why it's called breaking up. It don't work out. It don't work out. I mean, everybody has their own personality. If you don't get along, it's nobody's fault. I mean, at the end of the day, that's why I don't stay bitter out of people that I really. I mean, if two people continue to fight and they don't get along and they fight more than if you fight more than a couple times a month, there's something fucking wrong with you to stay in it. If you bicker back and forth every other day or 2 times a week and all that, and you still stay in that relationship, there must be something fucking wrong with you. Go seek help because you must enjoy it. I don't mean you anyway, Barbie girl. I'm saying in general. You know the ones, Seasons and a whole bunch of other ones. I mean, if you really enjoy putting up with that and bickering back and forth and fighting over little stupid things and you feel like your life is missing something, like there's something missing out of your life, maybe something called a little love or something, you know what I mean? But it's your own fucking problems. I mean, get the fuck out of it. That's my business. That's the only thing I could say. Or else it turns into years. It could turn into years, you know what I mean? Do you want to deal with that? Then it's like too late, I mean, look at Season. She spent 5-6 years. Is she any better now than she was 5 years ago? No. She's still in the same predicament. She has to accept it. Do you know what accept it is? You put up with it, and that's it. Well, she's nothing more than a slave in her own mind. She's in jail, and she don't even realize she's in jail. Jail in her head. You think that's a happy person right there? It doesn't matter whose fault it is. If you feel that way, I mean, so what? You don't have a boyfriend for a while. Jesus Christ, is that going to fucking kill you? I mean, think about it. I need a boyfriend. But I won't have anybody. I won't have anybody if I don't have him. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's better than nothing. I mean, is there really something wrong with you fucking people? Are you that? Didn't your parents teach you to be strong? At least, I'm not saying you have to be fucking strong. You can be human, but fuck. For fuck's sake. At least stop the bleeding. Jesus Christ. Because, man, I heard some of these stories and I'm like, it's draining, man. It's just draining listening to them. It's like the same thing. I mean, I did that when I was like 21, 22, and you know. In fact, I got suckered into to this kind of shit with Lolly. There's times Lolly wouldn't talk to me for a week on the phone. She'd block my ass. 1 week because she didn't like something I said. Because she didn't like something I said, she'd block me for 1 week. 1 fucking week. How would you like that happening to you all the time? No contact for a week. That's what Lolly would do to me when she's mad at me. And she'd make sure I'm always the one calling back up to apologize. But at the end of the day, Lolly lacked any kind of real true ability to love. Lolly couldn't really truly love anybody, I don't think. If you want to know the truth about it. And fuck it, Lolly, you treated me very badly throughout that relationship. You treated me very, very badly, and you still got me at the end. Lolly, you couldn't even throw me a bone, could you? Very badly. Even in death, you treated me badly. It wound up costing me thousands of dollars. Barbie girl. Who do you think paid for her fucking funeral? Out of his own pocket. I did. You don't know the kind of abuse I took from that fucking woman. You don't know the part of it. All you know is a ha ha he ha 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 ha. You know the he ha ha YouTube. You don't know how I had to fucking say if I said one thing she didn't like, I'd get blocked for a week. No exceptions. There was no remorse in her makeup. There was no fucking no remorse. That's a good question, Tony. I haven't really. Yeah, I love Lolly, but I mean, I put up with abuse myself. I think she was the only one I put up shit with like that. You know what I mean? Tony, Lolly was very, very mean to me. Very mean to me behind the scenes. Controlling, ordering me around. I'm actually a victim of domestic psychological damage. She always wanted to hurt me somehow, mentally. She wanted to mentally hurt me so bad to where to say, ha, 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 you're not getting nothing. Ha, ha, ha. You know what I mean? Like, ha, ha. I got the last laugh anyway. She wanted this to happen. She wanted all this to happen. It was all planned out. Lolly was a very, very intelligent person. If you're telling me she was that dumb not to have a will and not to have me down on it, if she really wanted it, that's bullshit. This was all planned and calculated to get some kind of last power grab over me or something. In her mind, you're not going to get my money to spend it on some bitch. That's how she thought about it. She says, you're not going to get my inheritance to go spend it on some other bitch. My money. So she was willing to sacrifice me over what she thought would have been happening. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have done anything with it. I would have gave it to my fucking kid. Here you go. Go buy something with it. You know what I mean? Go buy put a down payment on the house. Here, I don't fucking need it. But that was the insult complete. That was like a fucking insult. The urn, I'm going to properly bury it somewhere. That's what I'm going to do, Tony Stark. I'm going to maybe put some ashes around and properly bury the remains. Maybe buy like a little at a cemetery lot or something like that. I don't know. A respectable burial for the remains, Tony. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to kick it like you want me to over a fucking, like a football over a fucking bridge. I'm not going to do that, Tony. It's going to be a correct and proper disposal of that. What are we talking about in chat? I'm sorry to hear it. You could see that. In the end, you took the high road. Tony, at the end, I took the high road, yes. But I want everybody to know Lolly was no fucking little innocent person. I'll tell you that. Towards me. She was no fucking victim of me. In fact, it was the other way around. I was nothing but good to that fucking lady. I bought fucking jewelry for her. Tony, I gave her, and if you could look it up, I had two of them. Somebody had given them to me in a clean out. They were Princess Di, the good kind. Princess Di Beanie Babies, and I had two of them in a case. They both were in a case. I gave Lolly one of them. I said, Lolly, this is like the cream of the crop out of all Beanie Babies. I said, it's worth a lot of money. Here you go, Lolly. And I sent it, and Lolly had it. That was gone too. The maid took that too. It was probably worth about $5,000. It was a Princess Diana purple and the good kind, original Beanie Baby from the 1980s, I believe. I had one. I gave Lolly one of them in a case. Gone. All the jewelry I got her gone. I treated Lolly very, very good. You only hear, oh, Lolly paid $7 grand for your fucking car. Lolly did this. Lolly gave you $7 grand. I paid just as much as presents and gifts. That Beanie Baby was well worth that. Go look it up. Gone. Stolen. This fucking aide stole everything, anything meaningful that I ever gave Lolly. This fucking aide took. There's going to be a price to pay in the future. When all this is over, I'm going to dox that fucking woman out. I may not have proof, but there was 3 people in that house that had keys. Me, Lolly, and that aide, and that was it. I mean, she gave strangers $500. It meant nothing. Yeah, but she never gave me nothing sentimental. Do you know what I mean? She never gave me anything that meant anything. You know, I gave her jewelry boxes. I bought her flowers. Like once a month, she got flowers, candy, cheesecakes. She got all kind of shit coming to her. I got all the receipts. I bought her a lot of jewelry. I bought her jewelry for L, for Lolly. I bought her a D for Donna. Gold rings. I got her gold fucking necklaces. I bought her all kind of shit. All gone. But I'm the bad guy, right? Yeah, I'm the bad guy. She wanted it. Lolly wanted that baby Beanie Baby. She wanted one of the Princess Di babies. And I said, yes, Lolly. And I shipped it to her, and she received it. And she had it up on her mantle, and that was going to. The good news, Tony, is I have one of them too, somewhere. Buried somewhere. I still have one of them. Maybe I'll sell it. What do I want with it? I'm liquidating my collection, Tony. You know that? I bought her hundreds of dollars worth of jewelry for that fucking aide to wear, or to sell to feed her fucking drug habit. God will not let this happen. They don't care. I The aide makes me out like I'm the fucking one and all this kind of shit. Why would I steal shit that I bought her? Does that make any sense? I would say it. I would have took it. You're goddamn right. If all that stuff was there when I was there, I would have took it all back. If Lolly died and I was there, Of course I would have took it back. I didn't because it wasn't there for me to take. For a stranger to come. Lolly and I had a relationship. I don't give a fuck what they say. Oh, you were nobody in their life. Get the fuck out of here. You were nobody to her. I mean, you're just a boyfriend. Get the fuck out of here. I'm still fucking livid about all this shit. It's been almost a month and I'm still fucking livid about all this. No, Barbie Girl hasn't been on no panel over here recently. Barbie Girl's fickle. You know, she's fickle. Is Mark Terry terminated? That's the question I like to ask. Is Mark Terry terminated? Oh, Lolly had a lot of friends. Lolly wasn't that well liked. Hey, well, people like Barbie Girl kept on attacking her. What do you want her to do? You had about 50 Barbie girls attacking her on a daily basis. What the hell do you want her to do? Be friends with you after you attack the poor woman? YouTube helped kill Lolly. You know that? She was so addicted to YouTube, it was pathetic. Lolly lived and breathed YouTube. She loved trolling people. I mean, do you really know any more about Lolly than you knew when she died, when she was alive? No. YouTube was Lolly's life, and she did contribute a lot to YouTube, and she should be remembered as such because she did contribute a lot to YouTube. I'll tell you that. Whether you like Lolly or not, or dislike Lolly, she was a major player in the game of YouTube. and was for some time. Well, Tony Stark, Lolly been through a lot. You know what I mean? Her husband died in a fire. I mean, how do you like that? How would you like to see your husband or wife burn alive in a vehicle? I mean, and have a bunch of YouTubers make fun of it for the next 3 to 5 years. How would you like that, Tony? Anybody can compare two people. We could say that about you, list crawler, whoever you are. We could say, oh, well, nobody liked you either. At the end of the day, who cares who really likes or dislikes anybody? You know what I mean? Do you build your life about who likes you? I don't. I don't give a fuck. How you like that? I don't give a flying fuck who likes me, who hates me. If you're loyal to me and you never fuck with me, you go a long way. Shit. A lot of these son of a bitches are going to be dead, Tony. They're going to be dead under the grave, and I'm going to say, "You called me old, yet you died before me, you motherfucker." And I'll be over here bragging about how they died before me, while they sit back drinking their beers and smoking their cigarettes, telling me about how old I am. You know what I mean? Old. I'll rip them physically, mentally, however you name it. It's like a car, Tony. It's like a car. If you take care of a car, wash it every day, make sure everything. But yet you have a newer car that you neglect and you run it to the be as the car that it's the same thing in life, Tony. I mean, she didn't like you either, Tony. But and just because Lolly didn't like somebody doesn't mean that I dislike them. You know what I mean? Lolly couldn't understand that. Lolly couldn't understand. Lolly thought, in Lolly's mind, if she hated somebody or disliked somebody, I should automatically dislike them. And it's like, why? The person never did nothing to me. I mean, why the fuck? And Tony, did you hear any kind of news that Anderson Henderson got a lump sum from Lolly? That Lolly paid Anderson Henderson a lot of money from her death, and Anderson Henderson got the money and took off with it as part of the agreement. That a part of the agreement was that Anderson Henderson would stay off YouTube and go and his life and get on with his life because time. And Lolly gave Anderson a lot of money before that we don't even know about. So could that story be possible? Because, and this and that and poor Anderson and all that. I mean, I don't care. Lolly said, I'll do what I want with my money. Well, nobody told you what to do with it. If I told you what to do with it, I wouldn't be in my predicament where I am, right? I don't want to force somebody to do something they don't want to. Like, you put me down as this or else I won't talk to you again. I don't want to do that. I want somebody, if somebody's going to give me something, I want it to be, or I would have did that. I would have demanded that Lolly Tony, I am still fucking livid. Water pump pulley broken. Twice. Twice that fucking pulley was broken. And twice I had to pay. I got all fucked up over that. Twice it broke. On the last time they put on a professional one. They put on the one that should have been on there. But before that, the mechanic put the cheapest fucking pulley on there that sheared right off. To save what? To save him $20? He fucked me up at $1,000. Motherfuckers. That cost me thousands of dollars. That fuck. And they got away with it because again, they're out of state, and what am I supposed to do? Go to Tennessee and fucking fight them? It would cost me more than $2,000 to try to get my money back. So broken urns, I get broken urns in the mail. They got away with that. Hanging with Lolly was bad luck, man. Bad luck. Cost me a lot of money hanging with Lolly, man. Broken pulleys, broken fucking water pumps, fucking tires and falling off, and fucking urns broke. Fucking all this shit. My channel get deleted out of nowhere. I mean, Lolly. I was a mechanic. Yeah, but you don't put on the cheapest part on a commercial vehicle like this. And do it again and again and again and cost the customer thousands. But now I'm going to clean this thing up. I mean, Lolly chipped in for a work vehicle. It's not like it's a fucking Camaro or anything. You know what I mean? I used it. It was for good money. You see me using it every day. Where's Barbie doll at? Barbie girl. Where's Barbie girl? Or Barbie? Moose Knuckles is okay. I don't care. He don't bother me. Moose Knuckles doesn't bother me. He sounds like a good guy. Well, I didn't know him before. You know what I mean? I have no problem with Moose Knuckles. Moose Knuckles is allowed. He's welcome to come here whenever he wants. What crime did Noodles commit? I don't think he committed any crime. Do you, Tony? What do you mean? Noodles didn't create any kind of crime, or he'd be in jail. I'll tell you what, though, Tony. I heard some information. Do you know a Michael, Tony? There's a guy named Michael who point blank gave money to the kid. He gave money to the kid to have him swat noodles. There was an exchange of money through cash apps. Did you know that? There's nothing Leo's good at. Nothing at all. There's not one thing. She's a very, very bitter, angry person, Leo. Before Lolly was around, I almost dated Leo. She won't admit it, but Leo and I almost went on a date. Way before Lolly was in the picture. But then, of course, she backed out at the last minute. So now look at her. And ever since Leo been attacking me. Ever since I got with Lolly, Leo been attacking me for no reason. But it's the truth. Way back in time, Leo was a different person. Leo was a very nice woman at one time. A very nice woman. YouTube made her bitter. Now look at her. She's a lonely old bitter woman. We used to talk on the phone all the time, Leo and I. 5 years ago. See, that's a secret she don't want anybody to know. See, she wants to go up there and smash me and call me all different names. I made Leo bitter like she is. Because she knew 5 years ago she fucked everything up. And Leo, are you in a better place you were 5 years ago? And I find it quite disturbing. You picked a blind person over somebody like me. That was quite disturbing, Leo. Very, very disturbing. It shows your need to be in control. You need to be in control of everything, Leo, or you can't take it. That's why you surround yourself with a bunch of cucks, like that CT, the fake lawyer, and all that. You surround yourself with a bunch of cucks, Leo, because you have to be in control. And blind people and whatever you have you, because without some kind of control, yeah, this guy named Michael, the kid, the kid told the police in confessions that a guy named Michael paid him to do all this kind of shit. Now that's what I heard. Even if it begins with an N and ends with an S, I'm not going to tell you the name. She still sends pics to men. Who sends pics to men? Tony, you want to come up? I'm kind of driving, Tony, but I could. Before Lolly was in the picture, there, I had Leo was in the picture before Lolly was around. And we used to talk on the phone all the time. And Leo was supposed to meet me. And at the time, she was moving from one place to another. And she says, after the move comes in, we'll meet. Well, then I got with Lolly, and that destroyed everything. And for the next 5 years or 6 or 7 years, Leo has been running me down and pissed at me, and I'm so evil and I'm a pedophile and all this. She's trying to justify in her own mind she fucked up. Leo's the one that fucked up. Because nobody wants to hear you're moving. I mean, no excuses. No excuses, Leo. And at that time, you fucked up. And now you're in a position now where you have nothing, you are nothing, you will be nothing. And you resorted to so low to go out with Speckle Cat. You weren't moving when you went out with Speckle Cat, did you? See, Leo won't tell you all that shit. She only wants to tell you that I'm a pervert, that I'm a fucking a groomer, that I'm a fucking rapist, that I'm a fucking child pedophile. She won't tell you. She won't tell you about all that story that happened back then. She didn't think all that back then. Pervo. There's a guy named Michael who actually paid the kid through Cash App to go after Noodles. Hi, Tiger Kitty. How you doing? The police called Noodles up and told Noodles the other day. The police said, "Who's this Michael guy?" And Noodles is like, "Well, I don't know who this Michael guy is." And then he's incriminated because now there's charges in other states and Connecticut coming up and all this kind of shit. And they found out this guy Michael, actually money was changed hands. See, there's shit that goes on, Tony, you don't even know about with this kid. People were paying him money. You know that, Tony? People were sending him cash apps, and they're all being traced back. It's a federal crime now. And the kid is being tried in other states. New Jersey is done. They're done with him over here, but there's still Connecticut and New York. But this goes deeper than anything you would even imagine. I mean, there were people on the payroll, Tony, on the fucking payroll, paying this kid to do this. They get Noodles, and other people too. And when I say people, I don't mean me. This kid has access to other people he was talking to. German lady's one of them. German lady had deep conversations with this kid. Do never think otherwise. German lady is up to her neck in this shit. German lady's being a real scumbag lately. Real fucking scumbag. To a person such as me who she shouldn't be a scumbag too. I never did nothing to German lady. For her to take messages, my private messages, again, and put it all out there for everybody to see, that's a scumbag move. When it has nothing to do with you, German lady. So fuck you too. You wenchity fucking whore. You want to fuck with me, German lady? You're fucking barking up the wrong tree too. You want to join the bandwagon, huh, German lady? The wildebeest? You want to be like the wildebeest now, huh? You want to go around and show private messages and shit and things out of context that has nothing to do with you, German lady. You know what you did. You think it's funny, ha 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 ha, for show. You're hemorrhaging views, German lady. You're hemorrhaging views. Tiger lady, German lady is hemorrhaging. We got Tiger lady, Tiger kitty, German lady. What the fuck? German lady, you used to get 300 people in there. Now you get about 100. You lost 2/3 of your people by attacking me. What do you think? You think everybody's going to look at me as the bad guy all the time, German lady? I'm not the bad guy all the time. You think by attacking me, everybody's going to jump on the bandwagon? Look at it for what it is. You're the one doing all this bullshit, German lady. You're the one antagonizing. showing private messages that I sent Nicolina777 out of context. You're the ass kisser. Your ass is so far up that Nicolina's ass is pathetic. You become a total fucking loser, German lady. How dare you? How dare you, German lady? And how dare you, Nicolina? You habitual fucking bitch. Another bitter women. They're bitter women. German lady, Blazing Leo, that Nicolina. They're very bitter women that been around the block a few times. They've been around the block. Let's not forget that. They've been used, abused, confused, and used. Used, abused, confused, and amused they've been. And that's why they're so bitter the way they are right now. I'm not going to be your fucking bitter. I'm not going to be your fucking, your whooping dog. Noodles in this. And don't get me wrong. Just because I'm on friendly basis with Noodles, don't mean you can't come in here and say what you want about them. I don't care. I mean, if you don't like Noodles, that's your option. I'm not one of these ones that because you like somebody or hate somebody, I give a rat's ass. You can say what you want about anybody in the chat. You know? I mean, Noodles is welcome in here whenever he wants. If he don't have a wrench, I'll give him one, you know, but I'm not going to stop anybody from talking bad about him. I mean, if he don't want somebody talking bad about him, it's up to him to pursue whoever's doing it. You know what I mean? It's not up to me. I'm nobody's babysitter. That's all I'm saying. In other words, I'm not going to say nothing bad about him, but if anybody wants to say anything bad about him, I can't stop him from doing it. That's what I'm saying. Or any of these people. It's called freedom of speech. I mean, and I can't really read the chat that good while driving anyway. A group hug. Now, this Michael guy is supposed to be an older guy with a ton of money, Tony Stark. No, Tony. German lady isn't Nicolina. You know who Nicolina is, Tony. That's the woman that said she don't like you because you voted Democrat, or you wouldn't remember that. She says she's done with you because you wouldn't say that you wanted Donald Trump or something. That lady. Well, Tony Noodles already said he had a conversation with you about it. Yeah, this fucking Nicolina, man. I'm not afraid of you. Does she think I'm afraid of her? She knows what she was doing. She deliberately tried to pick a fight with me, barking up the wrong fucking tree, Nicolina. I'll punch your ass right out of fucking New Year's Eve. It backfired on German lady. German lady looks like the snitch doing that, Tony. It makes German lady look like the weak one. Nicolina played German lady. German lady didn't play Nicolina. It made German lady look like the wimp. Somebody fucking tape this and send it to fucking German lady. German lady, it made you look weak doing somebody else's dirty work for you. You did their dirty work for them, German lady. You became the simp. You're the cuck now, German lady. Whatever the fuck you are. Whatever the fuck you are, German lady. Nicolina went on German Lady's panel and showed her texts that I had sent Nicolina out of context and said, oh, look, John was flirting with me. John was hitting on me or something like that. And German Lady, the cuck, she became the cuck. Cop here. I got to put the phone down. So German Lady did the dirty work. German Lady has her nose so far up Nicolina's fucking ass, it's pathetic. What a cuck this German Lady is. I'm not afraid of you, German Lady. I'm not afraid of you, Nicolina. You don't even have a fucking channel anymore. You got it fucking taken down. And they both know better than to attack me because I'm not Lolly. I'm not going to back down. You know what you've been doing, German Lady, playing your little fucking stupid little games, going around, running the Dave 25s here and there. Don't drag me in your fucking problems. Stay out of my fucking business, German Lady. What's between me and Nicolina has nothing to do with you. Stop putting your fucking size 12 fucking shoe in the middle of anything to do with me and fucking Nicolina. Stop getting involved in it. And Nicolina, for releasing them fucking messages, you're going to have to pay the price. Many have tried, Nicolina. That's doxing. That's actually a criminal charge, I think. You and your ugly fucking husband. You got a very ugly husband. I don't care. I'll be friends with whoever the fuck I want to be friends with. Who said I'm friends with these people? It's because I'm civilized to them. Don't mean I'm really friends with them. I wouldn't call myself friends with Seasons. I'm not really friends with her. There's nothing she does that there's nothing she does that I feel like I disagree with a lot of her shit. Her lifestyle, everything. I'm not really friends with her. But they leave me alone, I leave them alone. But Nicolina and German Lady, they want to pick and throb and do all this kind of shit. Why? Because you're a woman? You think I won't fucking... I'm not a cuck like these other guys do. I will tear yous up. Verbally, mentally, and if it ever came down to it, physically. Cocksuckers. Fuck you think you're... Many have tried. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm not Dave 25 or one of these fucking cucks. Or Mark Terry. Whole different ball game here. I speak from the heart. I've been a little busy, but I'm not going to forget about you two. One don't even have a channel anymore. German Lady, I'll talk to whoever the fuck I feel like doing it. I'm not a cuck like you, German Lady. I don't side with people just to side with them. I'm not like you. You know, you get it, so you involve yourself in things you shouldn't be involved in. What happened between me and Nicolina had nothing to do with you. You became the fucking you became the fucking you were used. You were used by Nicolina to put up shit. You weirdo, you. Go groom another fucking 15-year-old. You're all fucking jerks.